I'm not wasting your time. Just one test with fair and realistic usage. Both phones disconnected at the same time, 100% battery, airplane mode, no Bluetooth, only Wi-Fi, and maximum brightness. I don't understand this thing about setting both to the same exact nits. Are they adjusting both chips to deliver the same power? Are they adjusting both operating systems to optimize apps equally? No, each one delivers its maximum and best possible performance. And now we're on TikTok, and the iPhone will not drop below 100% still. By realistic usage, I mean that I don't know what you use your phone for, so I'll use low, medium, and very high demanding apps to simulate what everyone does on a daily basis with their phone. In this second hour and a half, frying brain cells on IG Reels will see that they only end up with a 2% difference. And by the way, if you're watching this video, I probably don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet. My goal is 100,000 before the end of 2026, but let's get to 10,000 first, right? Bro, like, give me a hand. Third app, undeniably realistic, Google Maps, simulating driving from New York to Los Angeles. Don't know if you noticed, but the difference in brightness with both a maximum is brutal. I've been thinking about changing the screen style, and here it seems that Samsung's failure to improve the battery capacity is taking its toll, because in just 90 minutes of navigation, there's almost a 20% difference. Shouldn't Google be better optimized for Android? The next app continues in the same branch of realistic ones, especially for those of you who commute by train during rush hour. Video calls. I don't want to read a single comment that this phone is the real MVP of the test. Not one. After an hour of calls, the difference widened to 21 points.
21.
With the iPhone maintaining a solid 67%. At the 5-hour mark, I had them play a medium demanding game, something you'd use every day, and after a full 60 minutes, both phones' percentage dropped, but the difference didn't change much. It was now 19 points. It seemed that what really hurt Samsung was Google Maps. For the 6th hour, I had them play 4K YouTube videos, and their scores only dropped 5-6% during the entire hour. For the final stretch, I had them run graphics performance test for half an hour. Unfortunately, the scores aren't adjusted enough to be included in the speed test, but they still push their internal components to their limits. Both phones suffer here, although less than in previous years, thanks to the heat dissipation of their vapor chambers. This brought us to 7.5 hours of testing, and I had them record in 4K 60 FPS, something very common these days. This left the S26 Ultra with only 3% battery remaining, while the iPhone still had 26%. Finally, I used the CPU benchmark up from before, since these tests aren't as demanding, and allowing us to see the final percentages drop in real time. And it didn't take long, with the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra being the first to fall after 8 hours and 13 minutes of testing. A more than respectable result considering the ads I've been using, but it fades to the background with the iPhone still having over 20% battery remaining. I had to keep testing and testing and testing. Yes, this was 6:53 AM. I think I deserve to have a couple thousand subscribers, right? Already knowing it was the winner, I put it through the most demanding tests of the other app. Even then, I had to keep testing and testing and testing until an hour after the Samsung had shut down, and clocking 7:30 AM without having slept, the iPhone 17 Pro Max used the last remaining percentage, with over 9 hours of battery life, and leaving the S26 Ultra far behind. It's clear that Samsung should perhaps consider switching to silicon carbon batteries like many Chinese brands.